Springtime is not only exclusive to newlyweds or to young couples. It's a season that can bloom at any point in your marriage. Because, let's face it, life is full of ups and downs, of unpredictability, of things that can happen that you don't plan. And just like the changing seasons, our marriages go through cycles of life too. Seasons of marriage. But the beauty is we have the power to create our own springtime whenever we want. Thank you again and welcome back to another episode. Thank you for tuning on to this channel. We always dive into the world of marriage, of family and relationships, and we are on a season of marriage, the seasons of marriage, about renewal, about growth, and about fresh starts. And today we are going into spring. Now, when we think of spring, we picture blooming flowers, we picture baby animals, and, a lot of things. And in many ways, a marriage in springtime is just like that. It's a season of excitement. It's a season of anticipation, of new beginnings. It's that magical time when two people come together, their hearts are full of hope and dreams for the future, and they are ready to build a life together. But here's the thing, springtime is not only exclusive to newlyweds or to young couples. It's a season that can bloom at any point in your marriage. Because, let's face it, life is full of ups and downs, of unpredictability, of things that can happen that you don't plan. And just like the changing seasons, our marriages go through cycles of life too. Seasons of marriage. But the beauty is we have the power to create our own springtime whenever we want. How, you may ask me, how do we do this? It's all about our mindsets. What we feel influences how we think and ultimately how we act. So if you're feeling angry or you're feeling resentful, it can cast a shadow over your marriage and it can turn it into a cold winter. But when you're filled with joy, with excitement, with hope, with faith, and with optimism, it's like sunshine breaking through the clouds, bringing warmth and life to your relationship. So what does a springtime marriage look like? Well, it's like a marriage, or it's a marriage where the laughter is the soundtrack in the home, support is the foundation, and growth is a constant occurrence. It's a place where you feel safe to be yourself. You're not afraid to dream big, and you're not even afraid to explore new adventures together with your partner. But remember, your marriage is a garden. You have the power to nurture it. You have the power to weed out the negativity and to plant seeds of love, of respect. So let's create a springtime in our relationships. Let's rediscover the joy, rediscover the excitement, and the endless opportunities, the endless possibilities that comes with being in love. So, now that we've established that spring is a time of renewal and fresh starts in a marriage, what does that actually feel like in the real sense? Spring is a time of buoyant feelings. It's when the world around us seems to come alive and, we feel the surge of excitement, of joy, of optimism, of faith. It's like anything spring is when we start to dream about, what the future holds. And as a couple, you begin to dream and, really love what you're seeing that the future holds. And we do it with a sense of optimism and anticipation. Imagine your marriage filled with these emotions. A springtime marriage is a place where laughter is easy, where shared dreams ignite passion, and where every day feels like a new adventure. It's a season of rediscovery, where you fall in love with your partner over and over and over again. Now that we've talked about the excitement and the joys of springtime in a marriage, let's talk about the attitudes that define this beautiful season in your relationship. Springtime in a marriage is marked by a positive outlook on both your partner and life in general. There are two key attributes that blossom in this season, and it's about gratitude and appreciation. It's a time where you are excited about what the future holds and you're thankful for the love that you share. Change can be scary, but in springtime, it's seen as an opportunity for growth. You and your partner are ready to embrace, new challenges and experiences together with a hopeful and a can-do attitude, an optimistic spirit. It's like looking at a glass half full instead of seeing it half empty. You get it? You see potential, not problems. Even when faced with difficulties, the prevailing attitude is the one of anticipated growth. It's about believing that you can overcome challenges together and you can emerge stronger. And let's not forget the love that flourishes during the season. You are consciously seeking new ways to express your affection and appreciation for your spouse or for your partner. Another very crucial attitude in the springtime is trust. It's believing in your partner's integrity and commitments. When trust is strong, it creates a sense of security and it allows you to fully enjoy the beauty of your relationship together. So, what we're saying is that by cultivating these attributes of hope, of optimism, of gratitude, of love, of trust, you are laying the groundwork, the foundation for a thriving springtime marriage. And remember, our attitudes directly influence our actions. Okay, we've talked about these feelings and thoughts that define springtime in a marriage, but it's time to get practical. What do these positive emotions and attitudes actually look like in action? Spring is a season of renewed energy, of renewed activity. We emerge from the winter hibernation, when we talked about winter, and we embrace life with so much enthusiasm. In the same way, a marriage in springtime, it comes alive with new actions and with new initiatives. We actively seek out ways to express our love, to create excitement, and to deepen our connection. But these are not just random acts of kindness. They are intentional choices made with the health of the relationship in mind, bearing the health of the relationship in mind. So just think about it like nurturing a garden. You're providing the care and attention needed to help your love grow and nourish, and the focus is on building upon the strengths of your relationship and not just fixing what's broken. So what does this look like in practice again? It's about asking yourself, how can I enhance my partner's life today? What can I do to be a better wife to you? What can I do to be a better husband to you? It's about prioritizing quality time together, rediscovering shared interest, and being intentional about expressing appreciation. It's about supporting each other's dreams, about celebrating their successes and offering a listening ear when it's needed. Remember that the cycle is beautiful and it's powerful. So positive attitudes lead to positive actions, and this in turn leads to create positive emotions. And when these elements come together, you have the perfect recipe for a thriving springtime marriage. So we've painted a pretty rosy picture of springtime in marriage, but let's be realistic. No season is perfect, and even in the midst of all the love and excitement, there are going to be those pesky little irritations, those unexpected bumps in the road that can dampen the mood and create a little tension. It's like a sudden rain, sudden shower on a beautiful spring day. These irritations might seem insignificant on their own, but they can also build up and create a sense of discouragement, discontentment if it's not addressed on time. So it's important to remember that these moments don't change the overall season of your marriage, but they can certainly cast a temporary shadow. Spring is a time for new beginnings. It's a chance to hit the reset button and create positive changes. It's about finding new ways to connect, new ways to communicate better, and to show love in a more beautiful way to your spouse. If we embrace these opportunities and we nurture our relationship, springtime will naturally transition into the warm and fulfilling season of summer. But skipping summer and jumping straight into autumn or winter is a major bumper. It's like missing out on the best part of the year, and you don't want to do that. So let's commit to making the most of this beautiful springtime in our relationships, in our marriages, and setting ourselves up for a fantastic summer. In our next episode, we'll dive into the sizzling season of summer and explore what it means in your marriage. So stay tuned. My name is Mabel Shunta, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.